Hey guys, just wanted to keep it light. It's our first Friday. I think we've really all been doing some adjusting. You've learned a lot already. I've learned a lot already. And I just want to kind of keep it light on this Friday. And I thought we're used to having shout outs on Friday mornings, so maybe we can do like a Friday Funnies. So I have a video that I'm going to share with you, and I thought I'll make a funny video of myself first. And I thought, one of the things I'm missing most about school is basically just being able to talk to you about how things are going. And, I have a tendency to just yammer on about what's going on in my life, and no one's listening to me here. So I'm just going to make a video, and now you'll all have to listen to what's been going on. And hopefully you find some humor in it because, there's always a Shimmick story. So I know you've maybe missed my donut stories. I needed some essentials recently, and so I went to Econo Foods for toothpaste. And I was feeling a little stressed. I walked through the door. I could sense people were just, there's that feeling in the air, like we got to pick up some things, maybe get some toilet paper, maybe, what do we need in the house? And so the first thing I thought of was donuts. The bakery's kind of on the way to the toothpaste. If you're one of those people who makes a right before a left, you kind of veer out and then over. So it wasn't too far out of my way, but I was really feeling after this week like toasted coconut, maybe a cream-filled Bismarck. Haven't had an apple fritter in a while, and I thought, who would know? Just go and I'll eat it on the way home in the car. Okay? So I'm over there, I turn the corner, I look, and bah, 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 there's these signs on the donuts, according to blah, blah, blah. I didn't read all that. I just saw, now be asked for at the desk. What's happening? What planet am I living on? I have to turn around, and you now have to ask the bakery person, the baker, donut maker, for the kind of donut you want. They put it in a bag for you. Boys and girls, I didn't leave there with any donuts. If I have to ask them, then it's a conscious decision to get those donuts. So I turned around. Hannah was getting the toothpaste. She came back and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, nothing." She said, "Can we get these?" And she grabbed something, okay? So I'm still mulling over like, wow, maybe this whole sign with asking for donuts is just a really good weight loss plan for me or something. The universe doesn't want me to eat these donuts. So anyway, I thought, well, I'll eat the other half of brownies that I made when I get home because we've been baking a lot. Everyone wants to make recipes. But anyway, got this little bad boy at the bakery, mostly because Hannah's like, "Can we get these?" I said, "No, I don't even know what those are. Put those back." "No, I want to get these. They were over on the table by the free samples." I said, "They're not free." She said, "I know, I just want to get them. They're for Raji." Okay? Dog treats. These are dog treats. We're not buying our dog treats in the bakery. She's like, "Please, I just want to get them." I said, "No." She put them in the cart anyway. So I get home, I'm unpacking these things, and I'm thinking, someone's going to eat these. Someone's going to think they're from the bakery because it's in a, we buy a lot of bakery containers. And I thought, well, I'll just hide these. I'll put them up high. No one's going to eat them if I put them up high. That somewhat backfired because I don't know what I was thinking, but when people want to hide something in this house, they usually do put it up high where young paws can't reach. Paws meaning James, Joe, Hannah, Robert. And I knew someone was going to eat one of these. And you know what? I thought, Hannah said they wouldn't, but guess what? I'm not going to reveal on video who or how many people ate one of these. You'll just have to leave that part of the story to your imagination, okay? But that wasn't where my story ended. Told you missed my stories. Well, it's only on 4 minutes, okay? Raji's eating these, okay? He's getting these for reasons which I think a dog should not get a treat for, but he goes to the bathroom, get a treat. He comes into the room, give him another treat. And I said, take it easy with the treats, guys. I don't even know how this is going to affect his system. And they're like, what do you mean, system? What do you mean it's going to affect his system? I'm like, well, he's not used to having those kind of dog treats. We don't even give him food, any kind of food besides his dog food. And they're like, I'm sure he'll be fine, Mom. Okay. Until I'm walking him around the neighborhood and I get his leash on him. I pack up his little poop baggies and I get his leash and we're going around the neighborhood. And here he decides he, needs to go to the bathroom. Okay, get my little baggie out. I notice it's kind of a weird color, but I blame it on the treats. Put it in the baggie, walk around, keep my neighborhood clean. And I don't know how many houses later, he decides he's got to go again. All right, waiting for him to do his business. Luckily, I had 2 bags with me. Clean that up, keep walking, get to rounding another corner. We're on kind of the home stretch, and all of a sudden I see him, and I'm like, what? You can't be serious. Yep, he's going again, okay? This is where I don't want to get too detailed with the story because you can kind of fill in the blanks. I had 2 bags of droppings I was holding. And I'm in somebody's yard and he pooped and I gotta get this cleaned up. And I don't know how many of you have ever been in this sticky situation, but you have to unwrap the poop bag and then try to get the new poop in the poop bag and then tie it without, okay, that's the end of that story. I can't go on anymore, okay? The other thing I want to talk about was, I don't know how many of you are having family game nights and doing some good old family fun. We're doing a lot of card games. Spoons has become a very fun game at my house. And Family Feud has really been quite exciting, okay? Spoons has turned into WWE at times because now that the kids kind of have the hang of as soon as you're about to pull that first spoon out of the pile and we're passing around the cards. One person in my family who gets a little bit overly excited about things, other than me, will start announcing, I've got 3 of a kind, I've got 3 of a kind. And then we know he's getting close to maybe pulling a spoon. And then as soon as he gets his 4th match and he's got that 4th 4 of a kind, lunges his body onto the top of the spoons and starts giggling to make sure he gets a spoon. And we're trying to tell him, well, you're the first one to get 4 of a kind. You should have got the spoon. So a lot of spoons, but not when I'm not in the mood to wrestle. And a lot of golf with cards. If you haven't ever played the golf game with cards, you put the 4 cards down, you try to get the lowest score. I thought if I get some feedback on this and people haven't heard of the golf card game, I could put it on Dane's Flipgrid. I could do a little tutorial on it. Speaking of Dane's Flipgrid, did anyone else think there might have been some editing done when he switched that card around? I was trying to look for the smallest glitch in the video. Okay? You might want to pause the video here. I'm going to let you play a little Family Feud. I'm going to let you check your answers against someone in my family who no one wants on their team anymore. Okay, so pause the video now. I'm going to read 3 of them for you, and then you can send your answers to me. I'll tell you who got the number 1 answer or something like that. I don't know. Keep it interactive. I said I was going to keep this under 10 minutes, and I'm at 9 minutes. Geez, for 2 stories. Told you I needed to talk. So, name the most exciting thing to shop for. So if you didn't stop the video when I told you to, you should have went and got some paper. I don't know if I told you that. But get some paper, write that down. Name the most exciting thing to shop for. Okay? The next one is, other than a baby, name something you'd see in a crib. Okay? The last one was, tell me a pet that might live longer than its owner. Okay, so you keep your answers, you send them to me, I'll tell you who gets the number 1 answers here. I will tell you James's answers, okay? Name the most exciting thing to shop for. Cereal. Cereal was his number 1 answer. Other than a baby, name something you'd see in a crib. He went with toddler. Toddler might be in a crib. And tell me a pet that might live longer than its owner. He said dinosaur. Dinosaur. So if anyone is at the pet store and sees a dinosaur, it's a long-living pet that you might want to invest in. Okay? I hope you liked a little bit of non-school video and just had a little bit of time to listen to me and have a little bit of a stress-free morning. I'm going to share a video with you after this. I know, another video. This one isn't me. It's a dog talking. And I was feeling a little stressed earlier this week, and Mr. Shimmick played it for me. And he was like, you got to watch this. This is your kind of humor. Like, you'll be laughing at this. And I was laughing so hard I was crying. You know, when I start crying and I take my glasses off. And